These were great people. No, I couldn't have asked for a better board. They really were the cream of the crop with regard to representation of the leadership of community colleges and community college research. They just were a terrific group, and I won't single anybody out, but they were full of ideas and so on.
Well, of course, it was exciting to be in a room with people who not only were knowledgeable, but were very passionate about what they were doing.
You know, these were people with terrific amounts of experience, expertise, and probably equally, maybe more important, wisdom about what might be done, how could it be done, why should it be done. So for me, these board meetings were like going to a all-star higher education colloquium. So as Peter was suggesting, you sat in that room and you heard these people bouncing ideas back and forth. And sometimes they were about CCCSE, other times they were about other kind of big picture issues that were focused on the sector or just higher education in general.
First design principle for the National Advisory Board that was always that it would be predominantly college presidents, because they were the primary audience, the primary users, the primary supporters of the survey, and their voices really needed to be heard. Secondly, the National Advisory Board has always included the leaders of the other national community college organizations, the League for Innovation, the American Association of Community Colleges, NYSOD, and so on. Phi Theta Kappa came along the way as well. And so that, and then preeminent higher education researchers. And you know who those people are, and they know who they are, but the likes of Vince Tinto and Uri Treisman and so on have really added to the strength of the research work and the fun of doing it as well. So with that composition, we initiated that process of having periodic National Advisory Board meetings and getting their input, their insights. They pushed us, they supported us, and fortunately, along the way, they also made us laugh. Peter Yule chaired the National Advisory Board for at least its first 15 years. You talk about dedicated service. And in that process, created an enormous debt of gratitude to him for his leadership. But one of my favorite moments in all of that was the look on Peter's face when the National Advisory Board first toured the center's new building, and he first saw the large lettered sign marking the Edgerton Ewell conference room. He had done all of this amazing leadership work and was still surprised and touched by that gesture of gratitude to him.
As an experience, having so many talented, bright people from different perspectives, all in the same room discussing it, reminds me of a graduate seminar. When you're a graduate student, you go, oh my God, this is wonderful. But it also reminded me of that quote of the late John Borston, who University of Chicago, who once said, education is learning what you did not even know you did not know. And in many ways, it's exactly the experiences I had. Gee, I didn't think of that. I don't know that. How did that come about? So just the experience being part of a dynamic, shared conversation of so many talented people who are willing to express themselves, they should, right? Right. So that's, I think, one of the feelings, and that just simply reinforces to me the notion that we all learn better together.